Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm underground in a tunnel, and I have taken off my, by popular demand, I have removed my respirator mask. So if you hear an echoey sort of thing, that's not because of the respirator mask, it's because I'm in a narrow tunnel. And you see that color? It'll look a lot better once I scrub it clean. Well, guess what? Yes, there's more up in there. I thought I had a brush down here underground, but I don't. Anyway, you can see there's a nice purple line there. There's some nice green stuff there. More color up there. This is might be a little bit soft. The ironstone might be a little bit soft up there. This stuff is nice and solid though. It's difficult to see with that white stuff over it. Now, I believe that this white stuff is from an ancient crack, and that was a part of a silica-rich solution that trickled down in between. You saw that, what do they call that? Bottlenose fly? Anyway, those are the big flies that show up sometimes when color is present. And there is color here. And it's nice and pretty. Anyway, this white stuff I think is from a silica-rich solution that seeped down into the ironstone level however many millions of years ago. And some of it turned into opal, and some of it just turned into white stuff. So there's some opal. Here's a bit more, but that's from the softer stuff over there. There's a fly. Anyway, I think that's going to be quite nice. I think there's some nice stuff over in here too. So, now I have to catch my breath, have a drink of water, put the respirator and the hearing protection back on, and remove the rest of this color. Thanks for watching. I hope to show you some more pretty stuff soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. A few minutes ago, we took a look at this piece up in the wall. It's since come out of the wall. And there's some color in there, but it's a bit hard to see. And then there's nicer color here. And then if we set this to the side, and we look at this lump, oh, what are these dots you see over here? Oh yes, that's opal still in the wall. Every once in a while in this opal mining game, there are moments that just savor, and this is one of them. There's nice color up in there, there's color over here, and then of course there's color. Let's take a look at this big lump here. Oh, sorry. You can see there's some nice pinky red in with green opalized wood in there. Of course, there's color up in here. Who knows what's inside there? As I said, you can see some color over here. Color over here, color over here. Nice solid ironstone. Good chance there's more color inside. But I don't have X-ray vision. But now you see what the fly's excited about. And if you look over here, there's more color in the wall up in there, color over there, and you can see that's opalized wood. That's a little bit higher, so it didn't quite fill up all the way. And then there's more. Oops. Don't lose any of those little colorful bits. Now you see that there's some broken bits there, and then some of you people would scold me and say, oh, well, you broke it with a jackhammer. Well, of course I broke it with the jackhammer. I don't have x-ray vision. You gotta stick the jackhammer somewhere. Any miner who claims that they haven't broken anything is either a liar or a fool. Of course I try to be careful, but when you're in a good neighborhood, the jackhammer's often gonna break something. Anyway, that's beautiful. It's wonderful to still have stuff in the wall. Now, like I said, I should say thank you to the flies. There were at least 4 of them down here this morning, which is very unusual. This is beautiful, and it'll be even more beautiful once it's sliced and I clean it up a bit. Oh, there's some more color over there that matches what's left in the wall. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you to the flies. And I'll check in again soon, hopefully with even more color. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, we're down in a tunnel, 50 feet beneath the surface of the outback of Australia in Koroit Opal Field at the Comet Opal Mine in southwest Queensland, Australia. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the images, the video, and I will take some more photos of this material once I get it up on the surface, and of course once it's sliced. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye. Now I'm up on the surface with these 2 beautiful pieces of rough. It's a bit tricky to light them quite right in the sunshine. The sunshine can be kind of harsh. I cleaned off that side a little bit. You can see there's color over there. Of course, there's color on this surface that the 2 pieces shared. That piece, that side, you can see there's a little color. This is the surface that matches what's still in the wall right now. But that surface is quite beautiful, and it really shows you what Koroit boulder opal can look like. It can be a real strange mixture of stuff. There's some beautiful, interesting combinations of patterns in the ironstone, and then color in the opal. Let me rinse that off a little bit. It's interesting, the color's quite nice, and it's in unusual sorts of shapes and patterns, and don't really know what I'm going to find once I slice it open. But here are these 2 pieces up on the surface. The next thing I'm going to do is slice them. I will slice it. I will get some. I expect to get some cut some cabochons out of some of this material, but some of this, like this surface right here, I might just slice back here and leave this surface as a specimen, because I think it looks I think it looks amazing. Very interesting, and like I said, a strange mix of stuff. Similarly with this, I might just slice and keep that surface as a specimen. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to show you some more very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Here are those 2 pieces fit together like 2 jigsaw puzzle pieces. I thought you might be interested in seeing how they fit together. This is the surface that's against the wall. The surface that matches this is still in the wall underground. This is the first piece that came out. So whenever you see the video underground, this is the piece that's that I'm holding and move around down in the tunnel. This is the piece that's still in the wall. And this right here is the surface that you can see when this piece is still in the wall. So that's the way the two pieces fit together. And that's what you see when they come apart. So that's the surface. This is the surface that you saw in the other video when this piece was still in the wall. And this is the piece that came out first. It's unfortunate in the sunshine. The sunshine can be deceptive in terms of opal color. Sometimes the colors aren't quite accurate. Sometimes it washes the color out. But it's an awesome piece. It's an awesome piece. And you can see how those two beauties fit together. And you can also see how there's other color on the outside there. Other color there too. Lots of color. Can you see there's even a bit of sort of pinky red in there too. Of course, same with this other part here that matched up to it. But like I said, it can be tricky to see in the sunshine. Anyway, two awesome pieces. That's the way they fit together. And of course, there were a few other pieces in the neighborhood too. I'll show you them later. And then hopefully there's even more back this way, still in the ground. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.